you guys friends first, or?
We like didn't really know each other. Like, we were just rap with kind of the same people, and they kind of connected us, you know, just like, yo, we do.
But when you guys first met each other, were you guys like, cool? Did you guys like feel the vibe?
Yeah, it was like one of my close homies just introduced me. He was like, yo, you gotta meet the guy, so.
And we just were like rapping together, it just kind of clicked.
I was like, oh yeah, cool, let's, you know what I'm saying, cut a track, cut 2 tracks, 3 tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, he's gonna take it. Just kept
together?
Yeah.
And then you guys, how did you guys come up with the name, like Kung Fu Grip?
It was a name that I kind of had in the back of my mind that I wanted to like use at some point, but also just kind of like represented like the kind of like what we were trying to put across in our raps, you know?
And like old kung fu movies and like Jim Kelly's and like stuff like that, you know?
Because we just wanted to be on that like raw, you know what I mean? Just like have on some just hip hop shit, you know?
And I guess after time, like, the name seemed kind of silly, but then it was just kind of like, well, it stuck and it's catchy, you know what I'm saying? You remember it, so whatever, that's cool.
When was this?
Yeah, we were like 16, I want to say.
Like 09. Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't that long.
Like, I don't know, it feels like it's long ago.
I feel like I've heard about Kung Fu Grip longer than 09.
Yeah, you know?
I don't know, man. I don't know, life moves fast though, man. I don't know.
It's the energies right now. Time is
Yeah.
just passing by quickly. I want to talk to you guys about all that stuff. Because you guys got all that kind of stuff that I'm into. You guys are putting that out. You guys watch a lot of old Kung Fu movies?
Man, not as much as I used to.
What are some of your favorites? I'm not really into that kind of stuff. Like, I just watched it, man, for the first time.
Read the Hard Way is tight. Anything Sonny Chiba's in, he brought that hella like horror and like super out there outlandish. Like, oh yeah, snatching people's eyeballs out. Like all right, cool.
I kind of like the newer stuff too. Like, you know, like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons, like anything like John Woo flicks, like all that stuff. Like early Jackie Chan movies. Like
Passes through the raps is actually packed.
Yeah.
Explosions.
Every time I hear about a new show, Kung Fu Grip is on the bill all the time. Like, you guys are doing hella shows.
Man,
Like,
trying to keep it that
you
way.
guys get time to go to the movies?
Not as much, man. Netflix.
Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix.
You on Netflix?
I'm on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, Netflix has been kind of sloughing, so Hulu regularly.
Okay. Watch, what's that called? Lilyhammer. Look that up. It's called Lilyhammer. One of the homies put me onto it. Have you heard of it?
No, is it a show or is it
It's a show, HBO kind of show. So this dude, he's like a mobster from New York or something. He's a hitman. They had to like send him away.
Yeah.
So they sent him to Lilyhammer, like Iceland or I don't know, Norway, one of those
Iceland,
countries,
yeah.
and he just turns the whole entire little town out.
Yeah.
Himself a little, you know, right-hand man, finds himself that wife, gets her pregnant, opens up a bar, turns it into like a Vegas. Yeah. There's so much blackmail, like does so much good karma, and then gets it back when he needs the like this straight mobster movie in Lilyhammer.
I love that shit. Yeah, I see. Like, I love shows like that.
Do you guys read?
Yeah, I actually at my job I'm the book guy. I work at Value Village.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying, I be in the back, I be in production, you know, pushing out the books, records, CDs.
I see a lot of
I
jewels.
see a lot of dope shit. I actually found Das Effect's first record and we were like, I was just like, wow.
Do you get to put it to the side? Like,
I mean, you know, sometimes stuff's just too fresh. Like I found like 2 vinyls of yo, seriously, I found the Sugar Hill Gang's The Message on vinyl. Like, just, you know what I'm saying, crazy. As far as reading goes, I've been reading this book called The Impact Equation. It's kind of just about like social media. There's a book called Makes Me Wanna Holler. That's my favorite book. I forget the author's name. I can't believe it. It's just about this dude and his life. It's about being like black in America, him growing up in the 70s and just stuff he's going through like as a teenager.
Yeah.
It's super dope.
What about you? What are you reading?
I only read comic books, man. So
Yeah? What are your favorite comic books?
Man, honestly, I read this book, 100 Bullets. Shoot, man, I've been getting into like the indie ones, man. I read Walking Dead for hella long, but I kind of fell off on that when the show came out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The show came out, so like, Kick-Ass was cool. Watching was cool.
Do you like seeing the comic books turn into movies and stuff?
You know what I'm saying? It depends. Usually, you know what I'm saying? I go like super nerd out and be like, nah, man, I can't even go see that, man. Dog, he wore the orange suit. You never wear a blue suit, man.
If you were in a comic book, what would your like power and storyline be?
Something way crazy. He grew up in an orphanage in Germany, and you know what I'm saying, he couldn't talk till way later in life, but you know what I'm saying, he can also communicate with, you know what I'm saying, different elements. I don't know, something crazy, dog. It just set people on fire.
With a snap of a
Yeah, just like
finger?
snapping a finger, you know what I'm
You.
saying? Like, yeah.
Oh,
But you can't
you.
abuse your powers. You can't, you know what I'm saying, just be setting everything on fire. I'll probably just use it for tricks to like get girls.
So get girls, huh?
Oh, yeah, she's so cool.
Condition out hands on high, my nigga, but we high pie niggas. My senses are sharper than ever. I'm quicker, I'm better. The pressure, the finish, perfection. Section my world off.